It swings and drives it way back.
Pike gets destroyed by Ramel Pratt.
Shot, drop step, turnaround,
Jumper to Scott. Scott throws it down with a one-hand slam. Kept alive by Landisberg, tips it ahead to Farrakhan. He's going to throw it down with a one-hand jam.
Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico, the Virginia Athletics Foundation, the Virginia Lottery, and by UVA Health Systems.
On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly,
be always ready, mentally, physically, every time I step on the court.
With a two-hand slam.
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm Ann Summer Myers from Women's Swimming and Diving. We've got a great show for you today, starting with our play of the week.
Zaglinski, top of the arc, stutter step, takes it on the lane, teardrop in the lane, no good. Hassan cleans it up and throws it down with a two-hand jam.
But I'm pleased with Hassan because he's one of the most unselfish guys that I've been around. He's willing to screen and do whatever he can and help defensively. And to see him make some strides and improve in the last few games that's a highlight.
Stay tuned. Virginia game highlights are coming up next.
Moving for three on the other side. Count it with a foul. Sammy Zaglinski a chance at a 4-point play.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Welcome back to the show. Our men's basketball team had a pair of big ACC games this week. On Thursday, they faced Maryland in the John Paul Jones Arena, and on Saturday, they were on the road against Wake Forest.
Here comes Virginia on the other side of things. Pull-up jumper with a hand in the face of Mustafa Farrakhan. It won't matter as Moo drills his second shot. Both defenses have been locked in early in this game. 12-11 our score. Virginia down by a point. Joe Harris fires one up from three, and he hits it from the near wing right. Chantel Evans with 7 to shoot. Going to fire one up from three, and he knocks it down from the near side right. With Pishon Howard down to Mosley. Mosley back to Howard. He lets it fly from three, and he drops one in. A team that only shoots 63%. He's going to miss both free throws, but an offensive rebound to Gregory, and he'll lay it right back up and in. Boy, it doesn't matter much.
We lost track of some of their, Bowie had a good game, whether they got to the rim off of drives or they scored off turnovers or they penetrated and they kicked, and we lost vision. Not always out of the double team in the post or the attention there. A couple were there when we really should have. We were just out of position. So I thought our positioning defensively hurt us.
I use that one from time to time in the fall. Virginia trying to get across full court pressure, going to turn it over. Bowie comes away with a steal and lays it in off the window on the other side. Adrian Bowie was pouring it on here in the second half. Here's Farrakhan attacking on the other side. Count it with a foul. Mustafa soars to the rim and lays it in with the high finger roll by Chantel Evans on the deflection. Virginia looks to move quickly. Here's another three-pointer on the way. Joe Harris can't hit it from the corner. An offensive rebound for a side send. He's going to turn it over. Passed it right into the hands of Bowie. Bowie going the other way will lay the shot up and in with a foul. That was a 6-point turnaround potentially.
You can't get too high, you can't get too low after a nice win or a really tough loss like this. You say, okay, let's make some adjustments. We play a different team and try to bring as much grit with execution. Those uncharacteristic things Doug mentioned, we got to try to shore those up and keep their heads up and fight. I think we all know that that was a poor performance with certainly a team that played well against us, and we got to try and improve.
He has just come off the injured list. He's playing in his third game back after missing 17, but he still does not have his legs. Trying to get into game shape. Here's a spin move around the free throw line. Stewart pulls up, and Ari Stewart knocks one down from just inside the free throw line. Here's Joe Harris with it. He'll let one fly from beyond the arc. That ball rattles through from the near wing ledge. So Joe Harris gives Virginia its first lead of the game. Harrell will hand it off to Evans. Evans passes down low. Nice look to Hassan, who will stuff it down with a two-hand slam.
Players did a nice job of getting into him, and I thought he caught the ball first and then did the next thing instead of trying to do the next thing first before catching it. And so he caught some balls today. He bothered some shots.
3 turnovers for Virginia. Here's a three-pointer. Gary Clark does what he does best. Evans trying to get a screen from Hassan, crosses over, now gets behind the defense and puts up a nifty shot off the window and good. John Tell's second bucket of the game. Rim not kind to him on the home floor. Here's Zaglinski unloading from 3 on the other side. Count it with a foul. Sammy Zaglinski a chance at a 4-point play.
His experience, his positioning defensively, and as his legs get stronger, he gave us a nice lift. And hopefully that will keep coming, and he'll keep getting stronger and healthier.
Zaglinski with it, passing out to Hassan. Sen posting up on his man DeRosa, and he will float up a nice-looking jump hook using that left hand. And this is defended on the outside by Mackay. Crosses over on Mackay. Nice move now. He feeds a wide-open Jontel Evans. He lets it fly on the baseline and drills a 15-foot jumper. Virginia even again. Into the front court, passes out to Harrell. He pump fakes, pulls up, and drills another one. This time from 15 feet out. Jeff Bzdelic wants a timeout.
What happens? We get up, we play stretches of quality basketball, and whether it's a turnover, an offensive drought, and today was a little more of a defensive breakdown. It's happened. Yeah, I'm glad we get stretches of ball, but the ability to finish, the ability to hang tough, and not give up a lead is not there.
Offense leading 51-42. Wake Forest with a basketball, though. Terrell launches one up from 3, and he hits it from the top of the arc with a hand in his face, and that was a tough shot. Harris goes the other direction now. Wake Forest sensing momentum. Here's a wide-open lane. McKee throws it down with a one-hand jam right in the face of Hassan Sen.
Characteristic of the way they play.
Pass comes inside to Hassan Sen, and he'll throw it down with a two-hand slam.
Shots are made based on instinct.
So Virginia trying to capitalize. Farrakhan drives on the baseline, lays it in up close as he gets past his man. Harris pump fakes, now drives the lane, kicks it out to Stewart. Stewart drives inside, he floats the shot up, hangs on the rim, and it drops with a foul. Suddenly, all the rolls started to go the direction of Wake Forest. Zaglinski, top of the arc, stutter step, takes it down the lane, teardrop in the lane, no good. Hassan Sen cleans it up and throws it down with a two-hand jam, and Virginia back even. A.T. Harrell gives off to Harris. Harris drives, floats the shot off the window and good using the left hand. Chin from the far wing left, Wake Forest going the other way. 2:49 to go. Harris into the front court, passes off to Clark. He lets it fly from 3, and he drills it. Gary Clark, his first points of the second half, and they will loom large.
There's a saying, the defense never rests, and you can't, we got this. You got to keep working at it. And then it's got to become, the anticipation and the habits of building that toughness and that soundness. And not only the young guys, some of our older guys, there's breakdowns too. And again, we're not a team that can just, it shows up more than anywhere else. For us offensively, put that performance out there and then falter defensively, that's what stings. They both got to be there, and that's what good teams, teams that are becoming good and improving, do.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by UVA Health Systems.
Our women's basketball team also had a pair of big ACC games this week. Sunday, they faced Virginia Tech in the John Paul Jones Arena, and on Friday, they were on the road against North Carolina. Let's check out the highlights.
With 2, forces up a runner that is partially tipped. Shot clock violation, slashing with the left hand, got cut off, got it to Shine. Jumper at the free throw line, good. Drills it. Chanel Harrison the other way. Here's Harrison, got down the lane, and then McCall nearly stripped her. Battle for it on the floor. We got a jump ball. Harrison turns it over. Ball pass picked off by Chelsea Shine. Right wing to Crosby. Crosby's pass deflected by Davis. Right baseline to Edwards, and she'll throw it back to Crosby. She wants the 3 at the point and delivers.
Pleased and happy with the fact that we were able to put the Maryland game behind us and come out with renewed enthusiasm, and really there was no hangover at all. I thought we came out and showed that we were ready to play defensively, and we really did a bang-up job defensively, and I think our offense sort of was fueled by that, and we got running, and it was just a very good game for us.
Moore kicking it left corner to Edwards. Open for three. Delivers. 19-7. Virginia by 12 at 6:58. 21-11. The Hokies back within 10. Cavaliers back the other way in transition.
Nice
Edwards
pass.
Wide open off the feet.
Franklin. Beautiful pass.
She'll throw it left wing to Panine. Wide open on the baseline, and a shot is erased by Pitts.
I thought our captains did a great job of keeping us up and of really being ready to play today and focusing on the right things, and I think that everybody followed them, and it's all about, you know, what the staff would have done, and I think that being positive and helpful with them was, you know, really the way to go.
Kellum, top of the key. Oh, what a great ball fake. Paulisha, right-hand runner, no good. Got hit, no call. Rebound, Pitts, and the foul. The follow by Jasmine. Moore into the lane. Finds Shine open on the right block and laid it in. It's a beautiful assist from Ari against Franklin at the free throw line. Franklin and Tellier lost it thanks to the pressure of Franklin. Moving the ball well. Here's Moore, now left wing to Franklin. 4-3, yes! The freshman delivers again. And Tellier against Kellum on the right corner. Moore takes the ball from her. Went over to double and just took the basketball. Here's Moore in transition. Feeds
nice
Franklin
pass
on the right baseline, laid it in with the right hand. Opts for Moore in the right corner. Moore, pull-up jumper right elbow, good. Rolls it in. Crosby, she'll give it to Shine. Pull-up jumper at the top of the key and drills it. Pitts kind of suffocating her, so she'll put it on the deck and give it left baseline to White. And then Jasmine Pitts swatted at the shot, screen and roll with Talia McCall. Little step back jumper at the free throw line, bang! That's a pretty move. Kind of probing against Kiana White. Crosby driving, got it left baseline to Shine. Fadeaway 10-foot jumper, good. 14-12 for Chelsea Shine, having herself a game. All right, the opening tip goes to Kellum, who drives right baseline and lays it in off the window. 2-0 Virginia, 13 seconds in. Virginia basketball off the turnover, and here comes Ariana Moore. Moore looking for Kellum on the right baseline. Kellum, a little up fake, and laid it in. Left wing to DeGraffenreid. Now to White for three at the top of the circle and drilled it. Right off the screen, Talia. Dribbling, and will throw it back to Gerson. She'll drive with the left hand, the lane wide open, and she laid it in with the right hand to bring Virginia within three. Crosby, top of the key. Oh, find Kellum wide open on the left block.
I just wanted to be aggressive. Coach talked about it in shoot around during the game and practices that we have to be aggressive against North Carolina. So, I mean, that was my thing, that was my focus, and if I saw an opening, no matter who was guarding me, if nobody was going to help, then I just took advantage of that and drove to the basket.
And this is danger time here. Oh, and then a missed block out. And Latifah Coleman following. Here's DeGraffenreid. Crossing over at the free throw line, got it to White. At three in the left corner. Bingo. Timeout, Debbie Ryan. 15-point lead for Carolina, just like that.
We did not rebound the ball well, and we turned the ball over too much, and that sort of fed into what they were trying to do. First half, that really gave them some separation.
Ariana Moore against DeGraffenreid as Carolina goes back to the man-to-man. Off the high screen from Edwards. And she'll throw it into McCall, slashing down the lane. The jumper, good. With 12 to shoot, back to Kellum, whips it inside to Edwards, slashing in the lane, and she'll lay it over the front of the rim with the right hand.
I thought we made a real nice run. As a matter of fact, we were walking back to the locker room, and I made a statement that, you know, that was a really good run, and we'll just use that as momentum going back out. We made a couple corrections in the locker room. We came back out to play a little zone, which did neutralize them a little bit, slow them down a little bit, but then it was the runouts and the offensive rebounds that really just killed us. They played very well tonight, and we didn't. And when you have that, you've got, you know, on our team, you have a problem. But we rely on everybody that comes off our bench. I mean, we rely on everybody to know the scouting report. And these are things that our team has to do better, because we can't win unless our older players really lead the way and do the right thing at all times. And it's hard because we can't make many mistakes, and that's really the tough part.
One of the most improved players on our men's basketball team is 7-foot center Ashan Singh. Hassan's journey has brought him thousands of miles from Senegal to Charlottesville, as we see in our next story.
Well, my name is Hassan Sen. I think everybody know me.
Smith gets some help side defense from Hassan Sen. Now weaving his way inside, has his shot swatted away by Hassan Sen. The long arm of Hassan Sen swats it out of bounds.
I'm from Senegal, West Africa. I started playing basketball when I was 15 years old. SEED is just like a program that just helps the kids in Senegal that don't have the heights or maybe just want to play basketball at the same time, want to go to school and they don't have the opportunity. That's what makes me want to SEED. So they recruit me and just offer me, scholarship to be part of that program. SEED was, really helpful for me. SEED helped me a lot, to be exactly who I am right now, I can say. SEED prepared me, to be a man, just to work hard and just believe on who I am and just always keep working on hard.
Evans dribbles behind the back, gets by his man, puts up a tough shot. Runner no good, but Hassan Sen there for the tip in. And boy, Hassan very active again here tonight.
My goals was to come play in the U.S., trying to play in the good basketball league at the same time, get a good education. That was my goals. When I came in the U.S., I came here by myself. I ain't come with my father or mom or brothers or any sister. I just came here by myself, going to play in the South Camp Prep. It's in Connecticut. The beginning was really hard because I didn't see parents, I didn't see friends, I didn't see my family. It was totally different from where I come from. Coming from Senegal, the cultures are not the same. A lot of stuff are different. Religions, food, the language, or even the weather. It was really hard. That's what I have to do. That's why I'm here for. I left Senegal or left my house in New York or everything, just to come here to study and play basketball. So I just gotta do I just gotta do what I have to do.
Between the legs, now takes it inside, passes out. Sherrill bombs away from three. His shot no good. Offensive rebound for Hassan Sen, and he'll lay it in up close. So Hassan comes up with another offensive board.
This year is a little bit different because we have a lot of young players, and they all got talent. They all can play. But the biggest thing in this team, why things are going well, is because they know they're young at the same time, but they listening to the old guy. And I think that's why the program, can go farther. Things are getting better every time we step on the court. You see, we improving. Even if it's slowly, everybody see it in their eyes.
Hand it off to Evans. Evans passes down low. Nice look to Hassan Sen, who will stuff it down with a two-hand slam.
My role this year is just be a leader, trying to help the young kid, the young guy in the team. Because that's what I had when I was a freshman too. People was helping me out, like My Scott, Wishel. Even right now, I still listen to them, because Mustafa, because they all mentor to me. They all tell me do this, and I do it because they know it better than me. And I think that's the same with the freshmen too. And I keep working hard too. I think that's why, things getting better. So I'm gonna just keep working hard and just get ready and just be always ready, mentally, physically, every time I step on the court.
Coming up after the break.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
Our women's tennis team had their first conference match of the season on Saturday in Winston-Salem, North Carolina against Wake Forest.
We're here because we already have a spot in the National Indoor, so it's good to get some competition in. We just started our season. There's still, rough parts that we're working through in each of our games, learning how to flow as a team. I think one of the more critical things will be to pass on to the younger girls, the team dynamic. And we have a couple foreign players, and that's a new situation for a lot of them. And I think it falls heavily more on Emily and me and the other second years to kind of show them that we want to be a more vocal team, a team that's energized, and you can just really feel the team, whether it's home or away. it's going to continue to be a process. So it helps too when Hannah's next to me, really cruising. She has the best technique. She strikes the best ball I've ever felt. Just heaviness, pace. When she's on, she's a professional. You are not going to be winning points off of Hannah that day. And it makes it so much better as a team as a whole when you have that pace coming at you and when you have that consistency, that type of player. It's unbelievable to finally start the season. We've been waiting for this, and we've really been working hard, and so it just makes it that much more motivating to keep up our work, keep up our intensity, and obviously nothing better than the start in the ACC.
As we start the month of February, we've got more big ACC basketball games in the John Paul Jones Arena. Our men's team hosts the Clemson Tigers on Wednesday in a 9 p.m. tip-off, and our women's team welcomes Wake Forest on Thursday in a 7 p.m. start. Also this week, our #1 ranked men's tennis team hosts Maryland on Friday and Kentucky on Saturday at the Boar's Head Sports Club. We'll be back next week with those game stories and more from Virginia Athletics. I'm Ann Summer Myers. Thanks for supporting the Cavaliers, and until next time, go Hoos!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico, the Virginia Athletics Foundation, the Virginia Lottery, and by UVA Health Systems.